Welcome back to beautiful Myrtle Beach in Splinter City for the final 9 holes of the 2021 Myrtle Beach Open presented by Innova Champion Discs. I am Ian Anderson, sitting next to your Disc Golf Pro Tour champion Nathan Queen.
Still love hearing it, man.
Yeah, it's the best, I bet. Can only imagine.
And happy to be back here for the final 9 holes of the Myrtle Beach Open. We've got Corey Ellis kind of showing he wants this win. Austin Turner with the clean front 9. Carding just a few birdies, looking to get some more on the back here. Hole 10, 408-foot par 3. Got to hit a fairly tight gap, maybe 120 feet or so off of the tee, and then keep it straight. Got the wind whipping in every which direction today, so going to be a tough birdie to get.
Yeah, it is swirling is the word out here. One day, 1 second it's going one, the other the next. It's really weird. Hurricane Alley down here, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, right here on the highway, and across this highway and another quarter mile is the ocean, so we're right here at it.
We got a big Z Zeus coming from Corey Ellis.
Oh, just a little left side.
In the road, Nathan.
Oh, he kicks all the way out of bounds over in. Wow.
Super nasty, and just a terrible time for it, too. Was starting to build some momentum. Turner. Oh, that's a great kick. In the fairway, at least.
Yeah, choosing forehand to fight the wind there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It is pushing left to right.
Yeah, exactly.
And that will be able to fight back a little better. His lefty backhand would flare very hard towards the road.
That's a destroyer from Freeman.
What a kick.
Not a bad kick for him either. And Austin Hannum sits 3 back. Chance to move up, though, with Corey Ellis thrown out of bounds. This is a good drive.
Yeah, that was good. Got caught up on that last tree, left him a bit farther away. And like I mentioned a moment ago, this is where the wind is at. You are out in the open now, and you want to get as close as you can.
Corey putting his zone a little long there. That's a tester for the bogey. Turner, 175 left to the basket. Circle.
Yeah, pushes it a little bit.
You see that flag, though, man?
Flag got caught, and it was mad about it.
And now it's not even moving.
By the time his putter gets there, it could be standing up straight again. And it did.
Oh, man. Missed opportunity there for Hannum. It's going to be a likely par. Freeman staring down an opportunity for a 2.
And just no telling what that wind's going to do. It looked like a left to right, which should absolutely pack Joel's putter down. He gave it the height to go in, and it just never dropped.
You're in his head, Nathan. That's exactly what he said. Yep. And Corey Ellis, that was a big putt missed by your leader. He's going to card a double bogey right now.
Very surprising. It's an unfortunate kick he got there, but strange to see him not get the bogey at least. Carding a double bogey definitely kills momentum, or it can just fire you up.
We'll see what it does. Turner to save par. And this will keep him 1 off the lead. That's a great putt.
Yeah. Solid putt into a headwind, which hasn't seemed to be doing what it should be for these other putts. So it looked like he did leave it kind of low with a chance for it to lift, but still high enough to not hit the cage.
And there is Hannum cleaning up par. This is Ellis with a double bogey. And right now, Chris Dickerson is your leader by a stroke.
Making that chase card push.
Chris Dickerson on a chase card on Sunday. It's a scary thing when you're filming lead card.
And here we are moving into hole 11, which is the easiest hole on the course. 543-foot par 4 with a really open gap to hit off of the tee. As long as you get at least 200 feet, which every player should do, then you have a very good chance to get a birdie. You do have a bit of a tricky approach with this. You've got to choose left or right, left being the most open. You could go straight up the middle, maybe on some Mando Mondays or something like that. You got to go underneath that tree. But pretty simple par 4 here.
Turner has the box. I believe a force. This is pretty well mushed at 68 miles an hour from Turner. And that's a great spot, too. 428 off the tee, and even set himself up for that little lefty skip shot.
Yeah.
Freeman with a Glow Champion Destroyer.
That thing has a lot of stand-up on it. There's a very strong right to left. And even with the hyzer that he put on it, that disc still stood up. He's thrown it 460 feet, and it's inside of 100 feet. Has a chance for an eagle.
And this is turned over on Hannum. And Pablo didn't catch it, and I didn't catch it either, because this ricketed the very left-hand side of the fairway.
Oh, wow.
He's like way over there where that person's kind of standing. Corey Ellis. This is a rip.
Whoa. Gets a little branch direction there, which doesn't do him good nor bad.
Yeah.
He's up there. Very good chance for a birdie.
So here is where Hannum kicked. Left-hand side of the fairway we're looking at. So he's left of all the discs. We saw land. Here is the approach.
Sneaks it on up there inside the circle. It's a little further than you want to be with all the wind out here, but has a chance for birdie.
Yep, sitting just one off of Corey Ellis. Speaking of Corey Ellis, here is his approach.
Oh, and that's a little hot. Oh, great tree.
Very friendly tree. That was going to go at least past the circle's edge.
Yeah, sometimes it's tough to get your brain to realize you're playing a 543-foot par 4 when you've been out throwing your second shot 300 feet every time.
Truth. Turner with a nice approach. Joel Freeman.
You see Joel making sure that he doesn't do too much movement there to try to keep it soft. All he did was move his arm there. A little unfortunate roll, but he's still 20 feet or so for the birdie.
Ooh,
What
Austin.
a putt. 38 feet. Cans it for the birdie. Still trying to maintain that fight.
Yeah, he's right there. Oh, Corey.
And a bit of an off putting day for Corey so far today.
Yeah, there's a couple we'd expect him to make that have found the floor. Freeman does not find the floor. He finds the cage for a very nice birdie. Same deal for Turner. In a situation like this, Corey Ellis, you got to get this hole. The easiest hole in the course when you need it the most.
Yeah, that's one you absolutely have to get. It averaged 3.33 at .66 strokes under par.
Awesome. Hannum carding a 3. And he is back tied with Corey Ellis for the lead. Lead flying all over the place out here today.
Yeah, just like the wind.
Hole 12.
390 feet. Very tricky with this wind that we've got going on today. It's going to be back to that left to right majority of the time, except for when it's doing other things. You don't really want to turn your disc over. If you can, with the amount of wind you have, the flattest that you can throw it is going to turn out the best. Otherwise, you're going to get pushed left or right and possibly down and end up short.
Yeah, it is a tough get. We got a nuke coming from Austin Turner. And that one found the ground.
Yeah, it looks like it started to turn over just a little bit, and as soon as that flight plate went up, the wind just packed it down.
Exactly. Joel Freeman. That is a champion Thunderbird.
And again, that is just barely turned over, and the wind grabs it and pushes it off to the right. But it keeps traveling, and he's up there right around circle's edge for a headwind putt.
Yeah. Not the look you were looking for, but it's an opportunity. Austin Hannum, this is high out of his hands. But it's fighting pretty well. You can see it finish there. Just outside the circle. A little bit short. Corey Ellis.
Corey needs a good shot here.
Glow Buzz. Almost got it.
Yeah, just a little bit right side. That's incredible that he can even think about throwing a buzz there.
What a luxury. Turner.
Definitely not trying to give that a bid.
Nah.
There's an OB pretty close behind it. Great layup.
Corey Ellis from 58. OB in play with a miss. Ooh. Not that miss, though, thankfully. Hannum from 53. Oh.
Oh, and almost takes the outright lead there.
Joel Freeman for birdie.
Oh, no. Jams the headwind putt. It was a little bit high, and the headwind blew it right back out.
Exactly what happened.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's exactly what it does. It just sucks. Turner for par.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. It was whipping right here.
This is the most nervous par putt he's had in quite a while. Well, I mean, from 8 feet.
From 8 feet, yeah. That was not a friendly putt. Austin Hannum makes good on his par, and Joel Freeman.
We'll card the 2.5.
Yeah. Ugh. Unfortunately, that will be rounded up on the scorecard to 3. There's Mrs. Freeman back there. Get some video of Joel.
Phone almost matching the neon orange.
Quick break. Back in a few.
When I walk up to the tee, I have these game plans. I think I'm gonna land in these same areas every single time, but you never know. Having the Bushnell rangefinder, no matter where I land, gives me that extra level of confidence.
I'm Garrett Girthy. People know me as Double G. I've been making Double G craft jerky since I was 16 years old.
Whether I'm at home or on the road, Double G craft jerky is the snack that I go for.
I've actually found myself eating Double G craft jerky on my long drives to the next tournament.
We all know Double G's got a big arm, but he's also got a big heart. Every bag of Double G jerky that you buy supports children's disc golf and goes to a great cause.
You can find Double G craft jerky at doublegjerky.com.
Back to Splinter City and hole 13, par 3, 318. Very, very gettable.
Yeah, very gettable. Kind of going back to the park style that we've been on the last few holes. We're going back and forth, so the wind is now that right to left the majority of the time. There's a more open line on the right side. So with this wind pushing, you might see some players disc down so you don't flare too much, or they may throw the same shot just a little bit slower. There's a left side I doubt we'll see anybody take with the wind how it is. It'd be hard to push back right.
Turner firing the nuke out there. That's pretty good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Austin, one of the better players at throwing faster discs with touch on shorter holes. Joel proving me wrong, going to that left side.
Oh, maybe he proved you right.
But he didn't do it quite so well.
That was his Metal Flake Firebird that found a tree, unfortunately. And we have a 3-pack at the top with 17s. Hannum, one of those. He's kicking towards the basket. Not the best, not the worst, but it's an opportunity.
Yeah, inside the circle, should have a tailwind-ish putt.
Corey Ellis with an ESP zone. Lovely.
Ideal. Catches that last tree, but still about 20 feet or so.
This is Joel Freeman from 125. That Joel Freeman Gator.
Nice little touch shot there. Not a par you want to get, but the easier the par is, the better.
Austin Hannum. Looks like he's going to need this to stay in that 17-pack. It is not to be. Corey Ellis for the lead card lead. Gets it. He sits one back of Chris Dickerson currently. Austin Turner looking to move into that 18 pack.
Ooh.
Oh.
And has it just low enough to catch and stay in. Any higher, and I think that probably bounces out left side.
Agreed.
Either way, he gets the birdie along with Corey. They've taken a one-stroke lead over Austin for lead card. Chris still making that push from chase card, and we move in to one of the harder holes with the wind the way it is here on the back nine.
It is, man. Good luck getting it close and not throwing OB. There's Corey Ellis's birdie. Sitting tied with Austin Turner. They are one back of Chris Dickerson as they head into 14.
416 feet. These trees on the left side keep the left to right moving shot, righty forehand, lefty backhand, from really being a good play. The headwind here is slightly left to right as well. So for the righty backhand, as soon as the disc stands up, it's a possibility it can get pushed even straighter. Austin going very overstable here, and it's probably gonna. Oh, that is super fortunate.
That was a good nestle.
Yeah, he catches just the right ground play to not get a super flare over to the left.
Corey Ellis, he is going with a Z Raptor.
He's kept this flat. That is great, making sure that it doesn't get the
Ooh, what a drive.
drift off to the left, and he controls that very well. Gets up inside the circle.
It's a good time for a good drive, too. Joel Freeman. He is going with a Luster Firebird. This is yanked. Thankfully, the disc is stable enough. He does not go out of bounds.
Yeah, I like the choice of Firebird there. It'd be very tough to get that long. I'm not sure that with the Firebird he's going to reach the pin anyway. He's just trying to avoid the wind taking his disc out of bounds there.
This is that D3 from Hannum. And this is flipping on him in that kind of left to right headwind.
And with the D3 being a distance driver rather than that Firebird, that flip is what I was talking about. If you get it standing up and it'll get it pushing, he was being aggressive there, and that's why he went long and Joel did not.
To be fair, he needed to get aggressive here. Try to chase these guys down. Only so many holes left, but he does pay the price. Freeman, I believe this is Joel Freeman's Scarab approach. Well done there.
Pitches it right up, has the tailwind tap in.
And Turner just barely stayed in bounds with that Nuco S pull.
Also going for the tap in par there, very smart.
Yep.
Tight green up here, OB, in lots of places.
Hannum to save par. I thought he floated that in for a second.
Definitely gave it a chance, had the right height. Corey to get a birdie here.
In the outright lead. Count it. What a putt in that wind.
Jams it. One of two birdies on the day on this very difficult 14th. Tristan Tanner being the only other person to card
Double
the birdie.
T. Nice. There's Freeman with a par. This is a bogey for Hannum. Going to drop him off the pace by 2. Or sorry, 3 now.
Averaging 3.43, almost a half stroke over par.
Like, I don't mind playing this one for par. You know, if it's going to keep you from getting a bogey. It's the more likely outcome than a birdie. Corey Ellis. This great putt in this ripping crosswind.
Dead center pole. That's what I like to see.
That's killer stuff right there. We are headed into 15. Score update, Ellis and Dickerson are tied right now.
Yeah, if hole 14 was a tough par 3, hole 15 is the hardest hole on the course, averaging 3.62. Double Mando off of the tee pad, 411 feet into a dead headwind on this particular day. If you get through the gap and get it to fade right, you've done your job. Hopefully you've gone 415 feet, but pretty tough to do.
Yes, it is. Zeus coming from Corey Ellis. And he has missed the Mando, Nathan.
Oh no, we've seen somebody do that both cards now. Missed the Mando, and that is going to be a re-tee.
It's a brutal penalty. At the worst time for Corey. Just grabbed the lead or a share of it with Dickerson. Turner,
who missed the Mando the first day, corrects on that, but does not throw a good shot. He's inside right. He's still got a long way to the pin.
we've got a destroyer coming from Joel Freeman. This looks lovely.
Here we go. This is down the line. Gonna come up a little short. And he's got a very scary headwind 40-footer.
Oh,
there.
my goodness. Not envious of that look. Hannum. There's that D3 again. Oh, that's just too high.
Yeah, even if this gets through clean, it would have come up short.
Yeah.
He'll be in a position to pitch up to the green, try to get it on that mound. And now Corey Ellis with the re-tee.
Going ESP Zeus for the re-tee.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. What a shot.
Nathan, that's how you totally redeem yourself.
What a shot. Oh, man. You know he's thinking, like, why?
I just threw away my tournament,
Why
right?
in the world did I not do that the first time?
Yeah, that too. Ugh. Austin Turner going round the outside.
Oh, my goodness. That would have been an incredible, improbable, unbelievable birdie.
At the biggest time, too. It
That
would have given them the lead.
skips it into the chains, just does not quite hold.
Ooh, this is Austin Hannum's approach, and that has gone long.
And with that bogey on the last hole for Austin, he has quickly fallen out of what seems to be contention for the lead here.
Oh, Joel can't buy one, make him stick right now.
And the basket is not wanting to hold him in.
Rejection.
Up on this mound.
And Hannum needs everything to go in at this point. This is for par. To even have a sniff of a chance.
Look at that flag.
There's a ripping tailwind, and it looked like he compensated. It just didn't drop in time. It was starting to, though.
Yeah, it was starting to drop. He just putted it harder than he has been the rest of the day.
And misses that. Bogey comebacker. He will take a double, and that is his tournament.
So Corey to save bogey after missing the Mando. Best you can do, absolutely.
Right. Yeah. Incredible stuff. Hannum, that is a double.
Yeah, now we can say that Austin is out of contention after battling this roller coaster the whole round.
Yeah.
14 and 15 have dropped him all the way to the bottom of that coaster. I'm not sure he'll be going back up anymore.
No, man, he was in it for so long, though. He's late ones cost him, though. And Freeman, wicked spit through.
Just barely holds on.
But it's stuck, thankfully. I was talking to Austin about his backhand. He's just really not feeling it this tournament. Really, I've just been leaning on that forehand, which has been working. Anyway, quick break. Back in just a couple.
You've seen them in the hands of professionals, helping them compete at the highest level. Whale Sacks is a female-owned small business, handmade in the USA. We are dedicated to outstanding grip for all disc golfers.
We are back. We are looking at hole 15. Real quick, though, did anybody happen to get hole 15, Nathan?
I actually was able to get it. I put it about 4 feet.
Did you really?
Was the only birdie on the day.
Sick. All right, hole 16. Nobody's putting it 4 feet away today.
No, 480 feet, playing about 3,000. We've got, at this point, when I got here on Chase Card, 30 mile an hour plus headwind just ripping straight at us here. Pretty much impossible to reach, I would think.
Yeah, normally, this is a tough birdie. In these conditions, it is a tough par.
Yeah, and you see Austin throw that with at least 50 degrees of hyzer, and his disc just flips up, turns over, flies back out, but is still over there by 18's tee pad way off to the left side.
That was my most stable disc, is what he said after that did all that wild stuff. Freeman with a Halo Destroyer trying to channel that overstability in the wind.
A Halo Destroyer just stood up and turned over.
Nose up, almost. Just look at Corey's shirt here. This is a Z-Force from Corey, and he was trying to do something wild. It did not work, though. I like the idea, high and turn over to kind of give it time. Back. Yeah.
Austin.
He's like, there was no wind, I'm going.
Doubling up James Conrad's run up there.
Yeah.
Gets a good move on it. Not going to be high enough to fade back all the way, but the best of the group.
By far. Everybody else is in scramble mode off to the left over here.
Yeah.
So Corey Ellis, 176 left into a ripping headwind. And he was telling me that shot was really tough because he had to get it over a little bit, but not so much the wind is going to take it.
Yeah, very tough to control those touch shots under 200 feet when you've got all this wind.
And Austin Turner.
Oh, what a shot.
That was incredible.
It looks like he may have turned that over too much. However, I believe that is what he meant to do, to get it to land on the ground like that so it wouldn't have too much play or be able to float back out.
Yep. And Joel Freeman, not a great bid from him. He would tell you the same. Hannum, long bid for 2.
Smartly gives it a soft bid, just kind of floats it up there. If it floats in, cool. If not, I'll tap in my par.
Exactly. And that is a very good and a very important par make for Corey Ellis. Stays at 18. Freeman to stay at 14.
Good par putt there. You can see the wind still ripping around. And a great par save from Austin as well. Par is all you expect on this hole, especially, with the wind the way that it is right now. So
yeah,
good for all of these players to get off the tee, not that great, still get up and down for their par.
Yeah, incredible scrambling by your top 2 guys there, and Ellis and Turner. As they head into 17, Chris Dickerson has just birdied. He now has a 1-stroke lead on these guys.
Yeah, 17, second easiest hole on the course next to hole 11. So this is the easiest par 3, 258 feet. You can go standstill, putter, you can do a little run up, but straight shot, there's a very strong right to left off of the tee that gets blocked by these trees a little bit, about halfway down the fairway. But straight shot, let it fade a little bit left, keep it high enough to avoid the roots so you can get inside the circle.
Austin Turner going with a Raptor. Oh no, he switched to his zone. That worked.
Yeah, was going to come in a little bit hot, but still probably be inside of 20. Catches a tree, and instead of 20 long, he's 20 short.
We got a Joel Freeman glow whale coming from the man himself.
And this looks ideal. Gets a little bit of play to keep him from going left, but he's still inside of 20 feet as well.
Big shot for Corey Ellis. Challenger.
Catches one of those roots, but doesn't stop him from moving forward. He's up there along with the rest of the group.
Yes, he is. Hannum. Ripping on a putter here.
Giving us a chance for the ace.
Ooh.
Almost giving it a chance for the ace, but he'll take the park job after all the putts that he's had to attempt today. He's ready to just drop this one in.
Freeman. That's a good birdie putt. Hopefully kicking off a star frame for the lead card.
Yeah, you see him aiming. I think he was aiming for that spot there so the wind would push it down to the middle. The wind didn't push it down to the middle, but the basket caught it for him.
Another big putt for Corey Ellis. Not a big putt, but an important putt.
Yeah, and the same for Austin here. As long as Austin converts, it looks like we're going to have our first star frame of the round, 17 holes in.
Took a minute, but we got there. Better late than never. Turner. And through 17, Ellis, Turner, and Dickerson all at 19 down. And Dickerson, you got to watch it on 18. What happened there?
Hole 18, Dickerson plays it just about how you want to.
Okay.
He puts it within 10 feet on his second shot and gets a tap-in birdie.
All right, so going into that, Turner and Ellis need birdies if they're going to push playoff.
Yep, have to birdie this to push a playoff. Chase card already in at 20 under par. Hole 18, 537 feet. Bit of a different feel from the rest of the course. You have the thick rough on the edges like you had before, but you are in the woods rather than around a park setting. You want to get 280 feet off of the tee if you can. Slightly further left than the drone is now is a little more open. There's also a gap off to the right side where you can have a bit of a flex. Once you get to that wood line, you still have a bit of trees to navigate and get up to the green. If you're on the right side, it's more open. The left side brings some trees into play, but there are lines to hit.
Great finishing hole. You can see some strokes swinging. OS Nuke from Turner.
Turned over a little bit. Gets a kick down the good part of the fairway. He should have a pretty good angle from over there.
Yep.
Trees to navigate, but a straight look towards the basket.
Joel Freeman with a Luster Destroyer, I believe. Yes. Ooh, look at the flip on this.
Oh, and this is going down that right line.
Almost taking out Pavo.
Oh, unfortunate kick to the right. If that had faded left, he possibly could have had an eagle look there.
That was a rip. Corey Ellis, Glow Buzz. Huge drive for this man.
And that's fantastic.
That is unbelievable. I missed everything. Wait until you see the line he has from there.
That looks so good.
It is so good. I've never seen a better line to the basket from where Corey was. You are looking at Hannum. And
oh, what a second. He's going to play both tee pads here today.
Austin now throwing his second.
Only player to play the blue pad in the MPO division.
You said it, not me. Looking at Austin's third now.
Still a chance to get up and down for par, and that's a great shot.
Dang, what a beaut.
And is going to get his par. Birdie from the short tee.
Not the day he wanted, but it's a good finish at least. From the short tee. Here is Turner. Big shot. Needs a birdie if he wants to push Chris Dickerson. Ugh.
Burned it over a little bit. He's got a circle's edge tester putt there.
He does. Look at this for Corey Ellis.
Wide open, standstill hyzer.
And call Jim Mora because we're having some playoffs here.
That's what you want.
Yep.
Corey's looking like he's going to get that birdie to push Chris Dickerson into a playoff.
What's left, we'll see if Turner can join him. Freeman with a workable approach.
Oh, yeah, he gets up and down. Looks like he will be putting for a birdie to take solo fifth, I believe.
Okay. Austin Turner staring down a birdie putt. God, this is near 40 feet, it looks like.
Big pressure putt, 35 feet here. He knows that this is to force a playoff to have a chance to be first instead of third place.
Count it.
And what a putt. Super pressure on the line. 35 feet. Hits it just a bit right side, but has the right speed control on it. Drops into the cage. Chris Dickerson waiting.
Wow. Incredible stuff right there. Joel Freeman, that's a nice birdie to end his round. Solo fifth as you got fourth, right?
I did.
Nice. Final day, man.
Back in there to 17 under.
Well done. And here is Corey Ellis to join the playoff. I gave it to him, but it's long enough you can miss.
16 feet. His arm reaches about halfway there. I think he'll can that one for the birdie. We now have a three-way tie at 20 under par for the win of the Myrtle Beach Open. We are going to have a playoff.
How about that?
With the clutch putt to finish with a birdie. Starts walking it in when he lets it go.
And I felt like I was watching you back at Pittsburgh Flying Disc Open. Man, if you guys haven't watched that one, was it 2019? Flying Disc? 2020? 2019 Flying Disc Open. There's an epic lefty battle, Queen and Clemens.
I think it was 2020.
Was it 2020?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. There you go. Anyway, go watch that after you're done watching this. That
Fun
was
stuff.
That was awesome. All right, time for the playoff. We're playing 1 and 2 on a loop until it's over.
Yeah, let's get it started. 321. Throw that over stable fairway. Get your skip up to the basket. Got a little bit of extra nerves on this one. 3-way playoff, sudden death style. 2 people birdie, 1 person doesn't. That person is out.
Called it. It's not like skins where you get to keep playing. Hole 1, very, very gettable. Could easily see this ending after 1. We'll find out.
Tie with 3 of our athletes shooting a 20 under after 3 rounds. These 3 athletes will play in a sudden death playoff using.
There was your tournament director there on the left,
returning to hole
Chad
1
Sullivan.
if need be, going to hole 2 and staying on that. In the playoff, we have Chris Dickerson.
Got DJ Heck Yeah, Brian Short explaining everything that's going on for the playoff here, letting all the players and crowd know that there will be a 1-2 hole loop.
Chris Dickerson.
All right, game on. Chris Dickerson.
And Chris Dickerson, this is a little inside, and he catches that tree that you want to get just around. Kicks to about 60 feet, maybe 50 feet or so.
Austin Turner, the Nuke OS. Oh, that's sawed off.
Yeah, and he did not do that how he wanted to. Not much of a chance for a birdie there. Corey Ellis has a great chance here to secure a win.
Door open.
And this is a little hot. He's thrown it, gets around all of the trees, but he's about 37, 38 feet long.
Gonna have that for the win, most likely.
For the win, and probably a bit of a headwind putt.
Yes, sir. Turner gave that a chance. He will have a drop-in par. Chris Dickerson, 65, but you can't count this man out.
Doing everything he can to read the wind. And what a great bid.
Wow.
Just a little bit soft, and it hyzers out just barely in front of those chains. Corey Ellis.
For the win. Oh, just a couple inches short, Nathan.
Man, we've seen him make those all week long. Expecting that headwind to hold that up just a little bit more. Or it could just be those playoff nerves.
Sure.
You know you have the chance for the win. The other players have already conceded the birdie. All 3 players going to move into hole 2.
Yep. Pars all around. Huge shouts to our radar and speed gun distance guys out there. They were doing just incredible work. Huge thanks to them. All right, playoffs keep rolling into hole 2.
Yeah. You should know after the drive whether or not all 3 players are going to be able to move on. If somebody doesn't make this corner, most likely they will be out of this playoff. 260 feet, like you saw in the original play of this hole, 260 feet, and then do that again, and you're about to the pin.
Yeah, that is the play. It's easy, but it's not easy to do all the time, especially under some playoff pressure. Let's see who is up to the task. Dickerson still has the box. PA3.
this looks like he's done the other rounds. A little more speed on it. He gets out in the open. He'll have a 340 or so foot shot into the green righty hyzer.
Yeah, super workable. Austin Turner. I believe this has been a Luna. As he fires this straight into the sun.
Perfect.
Yeah, in business. And Corey Ellis with that soft zone.
Oh, and he's overcooked this a little bit to the left side. That is better than being on the right side.
True.
There's a small chance that he can get up and down from there.
He's got a window. This looks tough.
Wow. What a line. Choosing the tighter line to try to get all the distance that he can. Corey Ellis getting inside of circle 2 and giving himself a chance.
That's what he needs right now. FX2 coming from Chris Dickerson. This looks nice, Nathan.
Yeah, he's gotten it on a good angle to hyzer back. Leaves himself a bit of a tester there, but he is the closest for birdie at the moment.
Yep. Turner, great position after the drive. Can he take advantage?
Oh, my. And that
It's just a shank.
he found a hook on his finger somewhere, and he didn't want to.
Yep. That is going to hurt his chances quite a bit. Basically needs to throw this in now.
Yeah, knows he has to make this. 2 players have birdie looks. One from inside circle 1. Gives it the distance.
Yeah. So looking like a probable par for Turner, which most likely will take him out of it. Still in it, though. There's tester putts coming up. First of those, 55 feet for Corey Ellis.
Has to straddle to the left of this tree. Gonna need a little bit of ante on there. Oh, and what a putt from Corey Ellis. Catches just the bottom of the band and slides it down those chains into the basket. That puts all of the pressure onto Chris Dickerson to make this 24-footer to force a playoff back to hole 1 again.
Crazy stuff, Nathan. What a make there from Ellis. And Dickerson does what Dickerson does. Makes a great putt.
Incredible stuff. We're going back to hole 1.
Wrap it around. This make from Corey.
So clutch. After missing a putt on the first hole to take the win, forces more holes.
Taking the
with
elevator down.
55-footer down the chains.
That was a cool slow-mo look. Back to 1 we go. Chris Dickerson, FX2.
This looks way better. And he gets the double skip. He is on up there 3 feet away. Pressure back on Corey Ellis.
Corey's had a couple chances at this. First one was 50, second one was 30. We'll see what he does with the third.
He just watched the line. It's fresh in his mind. And it looks like he's thrown the same shot. Little bit more power. Slides around to 6 feet instead of 3.
Made the correction.
I think we're going to hole 2 again.
It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? To 2 we go. Corey Ellis makes good on the birdie. Chris Dickerson, absolute drop in. Bag on style. No worries.
Yeah, good correction after the for playing hole 1 the third time. Both players able to do exactly what they're supposed to do.
That was cool to see. All right. You already saw it. Let's watch it again. Hole 2. PA3 again from Chris Dickerson. He did it again. Same exact spot.
Replay.
The robot chicken going into robot mode.
Can't do it much better.
No. Got that soft zone again from Corey Ellis. This was overcooked, but got away with it during the first lap.
Oh, he does it again.
Oh.
And that is not going to be in a position like he was before where he has a chance to get up and down. There's definitely some ways to get there, but it's not going to be anything easy.
So he had a decision, play for par or go full send and try and sneak in a birdie with Chris Dickerson where he is. He's going for it. There's a gap up here.
Yeah, I think playoff mode, you've got to go full send.
Yeah.
Wherever you can.
And this one does not find the fairway. You can see it trickle down there in the trees. He's about 5 feet back in the rough. It's going to make for even a tough par from there now.
Yeah, so Dickerson looking to put this as close as he can, knowing that if he's not that close, there's still a possibility he could lay up for par.
Exactly.
But looking to just end it here, going to try to put it underneath the pin. 340 feet. Gets a bigger flare than he was looking for there. He corrected from the first time he threw this hole in the playoff where he didn't get left enough, but gets a bigger flare than he was looking for, and now he's going to be outside of the circle left.
This is a forehand roller out from Corey Ellis. Try and just give himself a chance for par.
And he needed to put that inside of Chris's to get any type of pressure on him.
Exactly.
Now he has to make this putt to force Chris to make his.
Similar distance. Maybe even a couple feet closer, but finds the band.
Oh, and yeah, you see, he knew that was it.
Yeah.
He put what he needed to on it. The band didn't elevator him down this time like it did the last one. Chris is just going to be able to toss this up and take a stress-free tap-in to get back-to-back A-tier wins this year, as well as back-to-back Myrtle Beach Open champion Chris Dickerson, your 2020 and 2021 Myrtle Beach Open champion.
What a performance, fighting back from the chase guard.
Presenting our 2021 Myrtle Beach Open Innovative U.S. Disc Golf Champion, Chris Dickerson.
There's our tournament director, Chad Sullivan, absolute gem of a human being, giving Chris his trophy. And a ton of jerky. That's like $500 worth of jerky right there.
Wow, that's a big bag. I think he smiled a little harder when he got that than he did. Congratulations to Chris. I believe that ends off his season as well. He's headed back to Tennessee to relax with his wife, Brittany. Congratulations on your second A-tier win in a row over Corey Ellis, who has played so good these last 2 weekends also.
He's coming up, man. He's going to sneak one of these Pro Tour wins, one of these big wins eventually. He's got the skill set for sure. What a performance from that man, Chris Dickerson. There are your scores. There you are, hanging out in fourth.
Yep, got that second best score, but sitting in fourth place. Noah Five-Ash shooting a hot round, jumping back up into sixth. Great finish for him. This was his first year on tour, and he had some flashes of brilliance. I'm looking forward to seeing him out there some more.
Nice. Long drive of the day.
Oh, I remember this one. 514 feet, destroyer sliding down the road, using every bit of it. Great shot there from Joel.
That was fun. Man, what a tournament. Nathan, thank you so much for coming on, man. It was a treat having you on the mic, man.
Appreciate you having me, man. I enjoyed getting to do it with you this time.
Yeah, hopefully we'll do it again soon. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the Myrtle Beach Open, and we'll catch you in the next one.